Welcome back. My name's Tom and this is your mid-year 2019 Toronto real estate update. And I wanted to make this video today, and I'm calling it my 2019 mid-year update, to try and help you as the consumer just kind of get more valuable information and help you make your decisions when the time comes if you're looking to buy or sell real estate based on what we do on a day-to-day basis. The first question is, what trends have you been noticing in the first half of 2019? Now, there's been a few that I've noticed. It's been very similar to last year. Your condos are still the most in demand. Semi-detached properties close to the core are extremely low inventory right now, and they're selling extremely fast. And detached properties are having a pretty even keel year. They're going up just a little bit. But the main section of the market that I'm really noticing right now in terms of trends is $400,000 to $700,000. There is so much demand in that pocket of the market, and almost 50% of all the properties selling so far in 2019 are happening in that $300,000 range. The reason why, more than anything else, is it's the most affordable. And with the stress tests and the rate hikes over the past few years, most people that are buying properties are being approved in this price range. So if you're a buyer in Toronto right now, and you're looking to buy in that first-time home buyer range, $400,000 to $700,000, just be prepared for competition. Something that we're seeing is that a lot of these properties are getting anywhere from 3 to even over 10 offers sometimes. So it's not always going to happen the first time, but don't get discouraged. It usually always works out. Just be educated and be prepared. Now, at the same time, if you're a seller and you have a property that's in that range, it's an amazing time to move up, because you're selling with a ton of demand in that $400,000 to $700,000 range. And if you're moving up to a townhouse, semi-detached or detached property, there's less buyers that can afford that. So you're gonna have less demand as you jump up in the market. Now, the second question is, how is the luxury market performing? Luxury real estate, now, it's hard to define exactly what that term means. For the purpose of this video, let's call it $2 million plus. So that's luxury real estate in Toronto. Now, interestingly enough, of all the properties that have sold so far in 2019, luxury real estate has only accounted for less than 2% of all sales. It's about 1.8%. So it's not a big segment of the market, but obviously it gets a lot of press and a lot of media because these homes are spectacular in a lot of ways. Now, of the luxury properties that have sold so far, that 1.8% of the market, the ones that are selling are averaging just under 40 days. Now, again, those are only the ones that sold. The ones that are sitting for 100, 200 days, that number isn't put into that. So take that with a little bit of a grain of salt. But the ones that are selling are also averaging about 96% sale to list price, right? So if it's $100, they're getting $96, which is actually still pretty good. That's how I would look at it. So the luxury market's there, it's moving along. It's not as crazy as it used to be, but these type of properties, if they're priced correctly, are gonna sell in about 40 days. The next question is, what is the best way to track the market? So if you've watched any of my videos before, there's a term that we use in the industry called months of inventory, so MOI. And the way that we figure that out is that at the end of every month, for a specific pocket of Toronto, we'll look and we'll say, okay, there was this many active listings. So let's say there was 500 active listings, and there was this many properties that actually sold. Let's say that 300 of them sold. So you take active listings 500, you divide it by 300, and that gives you a number. Now in that case, it's probably gonna be about 1.5. Now anything under the number 3 means you're sitting in a seller's market. So there's a ton of demand and not a lot of inventory to choose from. From 4 to 6 is a balanced market, and 6+ is a buyer's market. For the core of Toronto, so the 416 area code, we're still sitting under 3 months of inventory, and the main reason why is because there just hasn't been a whole lot of new listings. New listings are actually down, but sales are up from last year, just showing that our market is still moving forward. And the last question I want to answer, because this is one that I get asked all the time, is, Tom, what is the best time to buy a property and what is the best time to sell a property? And the boring answer is, well, when you're ready. Those are typically the best times to do it. But if you want to be strategic about it and look at when is the best time to take advantage of the market on either side, if you're a buyer, it's August or December. There's way less competition. People kind of write off those 2 months. They don't take it seriously because August is the summer, the kids are off school, people are golfing, their minds just aren't in it. And December, the same idea, New Year's, holidays are coming, just people are completely out of it. So anyone that's listed during that time, it's probably telling me, oh, they really want to sell that property, and there's going to be way less buyers waiting in line to get it. So if you're a buyer and what you're looking for is available, because again, there's going to be less to look for or less to choose from, but if what you're looking for is available, take advantage of it in August and December. Now on the flip side, if you're a seller, and this won't come as a shock to anybody, spring and fall markets are still the best time to sell. If you just look over the past 5 years for the Toronto real estate market, the average price is always higher in those 2 quarters of the year. If you have any questions about the market, I would love to answer them. Please post them in the comment section below. You can check us out online at storeyteam.ca, or you can follow us on Instagram at the Storey Team. We are very active on that platform. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll talk soon.